So many people, they talking about the new thing. Will it work? Will they deliver what they saying things? So many people, so many days, grinding every day. They don't see nothing good coming with change. So that's what you face, that's a reality you up against. When them haters try to push you against a fence. Show improved out. Show improved out. Show improved out. Show improved out. Show improve. The party's over, but the work you got in store is real. So let it fly, let the track record it will reveal. Talking loud, but saying nothing will not be the way. If you want drivers and riders completely make a change, then show the record of what they can earn with you every single day. Then they will see with their eyes and not what they hear, and they will proclaim from the rooftops that this shit is real. Show improved. 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 Show improve. Hello, rideshare riders, rideshare drivers. Oh yeah, just came back from Miami. I'm back here in the Piedmont Triad, North Carolina, and today I had to pull myself out of bed and get back to the grind, back to Uber Lyft. Okay, because this is my occupation. This is what I do every day. I don't do anything else. I just drive. I'm a driver. So, unfortunately, right now I can't turn on the TRYP app and get to work yet. But that shall come. Being patient is a virtue. Patience is truly a virtue. So, with this new understanding that TRYP Rides, TRYP Technologies is now officially launched in Miami. Yay! That's great. Now, the work is just beginning, because now it's a matter of supreme haters, little haters, small haters, middle haters, big haters, all kinds of haters are coming out of the woodwork now, and they're going to say, see, this TRYP is a scam, this is that, blah, 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 blah. Well, we already expected that to happen. Now, here's the deal. I am a driver, okay? And I will be honest with you. When I got up this morning, I had TRYP on my mind. You know, like a New York state of mind. Well, I had a TRYP state of mind. But I knew if I need to make money, then I have to turn on the Uber and Lyft app. So what I did this morning, it was this afternoon, because it took me that long to get myself going. I turned on the Uber app, and voila, requests. And amazingly, today I got request after request after request after request after request. I had to turn the app off just to stop the requests. Okay, it's a beautiful thing, you know. This is the honesty that I'm sharing today. Today I'm being brutally honest. Drivers are accustomed to, when they get in the car and they turn on the Uber app and the Lyft app. Uber app, oh my goodness. Okay, Uber is a monster. It's a big company, and they have saturated many markets, many markets, because they have the time. They've had the time, the track record to do it. So drivers, this is their state of mind. I can count on when I get up in the morning and go outside, and before I even leave my driveway, some people, or before I even leave my neighborhood, I can get a ping, and I can get a ride and start earning. Now, yes, they do take a percentage of the fare, 30 to up to 70% sometimes. You know, that is what it is. But these drivers are in a rut. And I can feel it, because when after lingering and lollygagging and thinking about TRYP, and TRYP is on the mind and on the brain, I knew when I get in that car and turn on that Uber app, I was going to get a ride. And I did. Very, very quickly. So, this is the deal, okay? what I say about TRYP Technologies, they are a startup, and they're going to have to get traction. But my thing is this, okay? TRYP says they have a plan. They have a plan to implement on rollouts and waves of drivers to come into the Miami market once they gather the local events and all of the different venues and do all the partnerships to get business, so that people will understand what TRYP is all about. And TRYP, the beautiful thing about it, what I like about it, is that TRYP is willing to invest, okay, in the drivers, to offer free rides to the public, so that the awareness of TRYP can become prevalent. Because like I said, once riders discover, wait a minute, you're going to be getting 100% of the fare and tip. You know, this ride is free, but you mean the next ride I take, when you pick me up, whatever I pay, it's going to go into your merchant account? Oh, sure, I would take another trip. Okay, so that's a strategy that is golden. Okay, that's a golden strategy. And that is going to solidify TRYP being able to gain presence in this market in Miami, because they got to do this right. Okay, Miami is the testing ground. Everybody's looking, everybody's scrutinizing. Okay, what are they doing? What are TRYP doing? Oh, TRYP doing over there? You know what I'm saying? Check them out. Are they doing right? So that's the way it's going to be. Okay, and TRYP understands this. I'm sure that they know this. Okay, now my deal is this: I am a driver, and right now I have no choice. I am getting up every morning and driving Uber Lyft because I have no choice. There is no other option. If I want to drive and do rideshare, that's the two options for me. I don't want to do deliveries, and I don't want to do other things. I want to drive. I have a beautiful, nice, beautiful car. Passengers love my car. They love the experience. I'm a good driver. I get good ratings. Now, what I want to do is this. I want to offer a challenge to TRYP. Okay, and now hopefully the TRYP, you know, I'm a little small guy, I'm a little small YouTube channel, but I hope that somehow they decide to click on my video and see what I'm all about, that I am serious, okay, because I'm a serious driver. Now, they don't know this, so I'm going to show it to them. I'm going to show them my track record driving. See, there's a lot of the people out there, you know, there's a lot of marketers, you know, and you know what, without any business, every business needs marketers. You got to have marketers and people who are able to move and influence. That's very important. But you also have people who need to be the product of the product. And the product of the product is driving. That is the product. That is the service that's being rendered. So drivers are the ones that are golden with this opportunity. That the drivers are the ones that's going to fuel this thing, because you know, if they can get passengers, it's easy to get passengers to ride for free. That's great. But if you got decent, serious drivers who are serious about this business, not casual drivers that just drive occasionally, real deal, serious drivers who will make TRYP look good. Okay, because every single day, drivers like me, and I'm not being pompous, I'm just being truthful, because I'm gonna show you, improve you, show improve, baby, show improve. Drivers like me will make a company look good. Every single day when I get up and I'm serious about this business and I pick up passengers and treat them like royalty in my vehicle, that makes Uber and Lyft look good. Okay, because when they get out of my car, they are bound to take another Uber, maybe sooner than they would have before, because I provided them with exceptional service. And I'm not the only driver. There are tons of drivers like me. But those are the type of drivers that TRYP need to attract. Because, believe me, these drivers who are making $1,700, $2,000, some of those Chicago drivers, the individual that brought me in, that I clicked on his link and I joined under him, watching all of his videos, the Rideshare Revolution, Geo. I'm just put it out there. I signed up under him, under Uber and under Lyft. Okay, now I understand how he feels about TRYP. That's fine. I got nothing against him, because they got to show and prove. Yes, so everybody's watching, everybody's looking. People have their opinions. They're the subject, and I share my opinions, and a freedom of speech. This is America, right? So if somebody else want to share their opinions, otherwise, that's going to be on them. So what I say is, all this nonsense will be put to bed if TRYP does what they said they're going to do, show and prove, and get these drivers to see, literally, what a hardcore driver, as a lot of them are, can make if they decided to devote some of their time and energy doing rides for this new rideshare company. Now, first of all, what I want to do is I want to show you what my record is, okay? Because I made this, I just made up this song, show and prove. So it starts with me, okay? Because I'm the one making this video. So let me show you and prove you how hard I work and how diligent I work with this rideshare game. Okay, so here we go. Okay, people, I have my iPad here. All right, what I want to do is I want to go into, oh, look what I got. Trip, baby. But, well, right now, let's go into Uber, okay? So this is Uber driver account. This is my account. We're logging in, okay? It's my last little trip. All right, so this is the day. You know, I've been driving for a little while. Now, what I want to do is I want to go into some information so you can see. Here's my profile. There's a bearded dude right there. I'm going to go into there. Boom. Boom. Okay. Profile. Now, you see here, first and foremost, I am a Diamond member. Okay? Diamond. Now, everybody knows talking about the Uber Pro and all of that going on with the Uber Pro. Well, yeah, I'm at the upper echelon of the Uber Pro. So if going here, Uber Diamond, I've gotten 327 points since the program began. So I'm almost, just for the next 3 months, I'm almost halfway there. I think the total is 800 points you have to acquire in order to reach Diamond for the next 3 months. So already I'm on my way. But here's the deal. My Diamond rewards. See details. Okay, so this is telling me about that, you know. And everybody has their opinion about Diamond, you know, about Uber Pro and whether it's a gimmick or whether this or that. The biggest thing I like about it is my cash rewards for gas. That money back on gas that's excellent. That's my favorite part of it. Okay, everything else I'm still trying to figure out whether it's a gimmick or what have you. But I do appreciate that money back on gas. Well, you see, I have a 4.95 rating, so I'm not playing no games, okay? I have an 88% acceptance rating, 0% cancellation rate, okay? Hardworking music enthusiasts. Now, here's the important part I want you to see. I've done 1,757 trips over 8 months, okay? My passengers, when they come in, they're very, very, wow, you've been working hard, okay? Okay, so keep that in mind. 1,757 trips in 8 months, all right? Here's my stats. Excellent service, great conversation, awesome music, neat and tidy, okay? Look at this. I don't play no games. I'm serious about this, okay? Thank you for the pleasant service, and we have pleasant conversation. Great music selection and friendly driver. One of the most enjoyable rides ever. Win is a true professional and a great storyteller. That's what he said. Thanks for the great ride and good conversation. Great guy. Thanks for picking up my children so quickly. Thanks, Wyman. What a great guy. Enjoy pleasant conversation and insight from a well-rounded individual. It goes on and on and on. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying show and prove. I'm able to show, okay? All right? I'm able to show what I do, okay? Because documentation beats conversation all day long. There was a gentleman that I met. His name was Robert Dean Jr. in Atlanta. He said that with his team, and I was a part of his team at one time, you know, and I'm going to tell you, what I will say about this is when you can show that you are doing what you say you're going to do, then you are able to show that as a record for other people to say, hey, you know what? This guy is not playing around. He ain't just talking. You know, he's not just a marketer guy that's looking to make money off of drivers. I'm going to tell you this right now. If the drivers are not making money, and if the drivers are not satisfied and fulfilled with Trip beyond Uber and Lyft for what Trip has to offer, then the drivers are just going to stay with Uber and Lyft. They're not going to come over to another company, because I'm telling you, like I said, every driver is experiencing this. You're talking about Trip, but yet still these drivers know that they get out in the morning and they click on that Uber app or that Lyft app, they're going to get some rides. Okay? And they're going to be able to make money, because that's what the idea. The drivers want to know, can I make money? Okay? So this is my track record. 1,757 trips in 8 months with Uber. Okay, so now let's go over to Lyft. So let's go into Lyft. All right, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to click on the Lyft driver app. Okay, it's right here. Boom. All right. And here is this dude, Wyman, my profile. I'm going back to dashboard. All right. Here's my stats. 100% acceptance rate, 5-star rating, 2016 lifetime rides. Now, I've been with Lyft just about as long as I've been with Uber, maybe about 3 weeks to a month more. So 9 months with Lyft and 8 months with Uber. And I've done 1,757 rides with Uber and 2,016 rides with Lyft. And I have a 5-star rating. Okay? I'm not playing any games. Okay? What I'm trying to tell you, and the reason why I show you this, is that I and many others, drivers like me, is what Lyft, Uber, it makes them look good. Drivers that are just half doing it just for spare time, doing it just for fun, those drivers are not serious like the full-time drivers that are using this income from Uber and Lyft as their full-time occupation to take care of all their bills. They are serious about it. Those are the type of drivers that TRYP needs to get over, to attract. And in order for them to attract drivers like me to this platform, because there's a lot of drivers that are not on board, and they're just like, they work just as hard as me, and they have track records like me, and better. Those are the type of drivers that TRYP needs to impress. Now, the only way to impress these drivers is for them to see from other drivers that the work that these drivers are doing with TRYP is far or is much better appealing and much better as regards to the income potential. And if they see that, they're going to switch over. Okay? All right, people. So you think about this now. You just do the math. Okay, so it's about 3,800 rides that I've done in about 9 months with Uber and Lyft. You do that, if you do an average, that's approximately 20-something rides a day. So I average 20-something rides a day. That means I'm full-time. All right, now, what I'm trying to say is this. TRYP, if you are going to roll out more drivers, I make a request. Put me in the mix, all right? And let me get on those Miami streets. Yes, that's right. I will be willing. I'm putting it out there. I will be willing to get in my car, order some Airbnb or some kind of accommodations down in Miami. And I will be willing to go down to the Miami market and drive, okay? So that now the drivers know my track record. This guy is, he's like us. He's a serious driver. He's not just some marketer, okay? Which I'm not bashing the marketers. But I'm telling you is, if you want to attract the drivers, they need to see another driver who they know, okay, this guy's real. They need to see another driver, and they need to see him rolling in dough like a baker's knuckle. That's another Robert Dean Jr. statement. Hit quote. They need to see these drivers earning the 100% of the fares and tips. If this is going to be better, and this is going to make the drivers earn 30, 20, 22+% more money, then show and prove. Show it. Let's see it. Okay, whether TRYP is subsidizing or paying for these rides, or whether they are able to build momentum and awareness in the area, and the people are going to start seeing that TRYP is real and these drivers are awesome, and you bring the best of the best drivers into this market. That's what you need to do right now. Bring the best of the best, baby. Okay? And I'm telling you, okay, that I'm one of the best. Okay, and look at, you talking about the 25,000 rides that TRYP says, if you do 25,000 rides and you do that before the company goes public, they're gonna give 1.5 million points, whatever. Okay, I'm that type of driver that is gonna I'm gonna accomplish that goal. As you can see, 9 months I did almost about 4,000 rides in 9 months. So I'm the kind of guy that's going to achieve that goal at the rate that I'm going. But unfortunately, I'm doing this with Uber and Lyft. They're taking half, 20, 30% of each one of my fares. I would love to be able to drive like that with TRYP and show and prove that this is what you can make if you put your all and you go towards 25,000 rides with this company. This, because you're getting 100% of your fare and tips and everything, minus the booking fee. Yeah, the booking fee is the reason why the 40 cents, 40 thing works. Okay, so anybody who's bashing the booking fee is crazy, because they don't even realize that they're bashing passengers, to be able to earn cash rewards for every single time one of their friends, family, associates take a trip, out of that booking fee, the 40 cents is going to be paid to those passengers for their family members, friends, and associates that have created that sharing economy. So anyone who bashes the dollar, anyone who bashes the $1.95 fee, booking fee, either you don't understand or there's something wrong with you, because that's the reason. Why in the world would you want to eliminate the booking fee? Yes, the time and the distance and all of that is going to be factored into the fare, but the booking fee is very important because, like I said, 40 cents of that booking fee is going to all of the people who referred their friends, family, associates, which is going to create that revenue for a passenger with a free account. Okay? So let's just put that to bed right quick. Okay? I don't play. Okay? The facts are the facts. And the facts of the matter is, nobody wants to eliminate the $1.95 booking fee, because without that, then the 40-40-40-40 deal is gone. Okay? So, moving on. I'm putting it out there, Trip. If you're listening and you hear me right now, okay, I am ready. Okay? I am making a request. Send me and let me know, approve me, get me approved. And I'm driving with Uber and Lyft already. Okay? And every day I'm driving with Uber and Lyft doing 20 plus rides a day. I would love to be able to go down to Miami and navigate with your app. I pick up passengers and provide them with the same quality service that I'm providing with Uber and Lyft passengers. And I love to go down there and show and prove that, yes, Trip is a better way. Trip is actually, because I'm working like this and I'm getting 100% of my fare and tips, I am making way more money than I could make doing this all day with Uber Lyft. And I'll be willing to prove that because I'll be willing to put in the work. Okay, I love marketing, and I love the fact to be able to, earn 400 drivers and you earn this, 1,000 drivers and you earn this. That's great, but we got to get the drivers so the marketers, you're going to have to step aside and be patient, because the drivers have to be in place in order for you to make that money, because you don't make money off of just recruiting a driver. Everybody, let's make the record straight. You don't make money because you just recruited a driver. Okay, you make one initial payment for that referral, but the residual passive money, comes from the driver paying the subscription fee every single month. And that mailbox money, that residual money, that passive money that these marketers are looking for only will occur if the drivers are happy, the drivers are satisfied, and the drivers will stay and they are becoming loyal to Trip, because Trip is making their bank accounts look far better than the same efforts they were making with Uber Lyft. That's the only way that the marketers are going to be able to enjoy the passive residual wealth money. The drivers have to be satisfied, they have to be earning money, and everybody needs to see it. So I'm ready to show and prove. So what I suggest, please, if you have allotment and you have a way for me to come down there and drive the Miami market in your next rollouts, whenever you decide, but you're saying you're going to be opening up to more drivers. Every day, and just to let you know, I'm working Uber and Lyft, and will continue, because that's the way I make money. So if you have the ability to bring in more drivers into the market so that the Miami market can be show and prove that, yes, this idea, this concept, Trip Rides, is here to stay because it works and the drivers are satisfied and happy that they chose Trip. Okay? So I'm putting it out there. If not, I have to continue to work Uber and Lyft, and will do so every single day, 20 plus rides a day. And because I need to make money one way or the other. But like I said, I'm one of those guys that's willing to, I'm a little crazy. You're never going to survive unless you're a little crazy. I will drop what I'm doing, and I will drive to Miami. I will get an Airbnb or some type of accommodations, and I will drive down there for a few weeks, and I will document the difference, okay, between what I can earn with Uber or Lyft, and look what I can do when I'm earning 100% of my fare and tips and cancellation fees and wait time. Okay, because according to the what's on paper, it's drivers are going to make far more. So let's show and prove, so that once the proof is on the table, the drivers are going to get out of their rut, and they're going to wake up, and they're going to say, you know what? Trip said they were going to do what they were going to do, and now these drivers that are down there in that market, yeah, this works. So let's bring it on. Let's get drivers in our local market so that we can get it here. We want Trip here. Okay? They have to see that drivers are rolling in dough like a baker's knuckle. down in Miami. They have to see that it's real, and they have to see the buzz. They have to see people trip. Everybody's ordering trips, you know. It gets to a point where people are, saying, I'm tripping. Everybody's tripping now. They're on the phone, the passengers in the back, and I'm tripping. Okay, well, then you're doing something right. So, with that being said, I'm still on a high from the event. The event was great and everything, but I'm back to reality. This video is direct proportion to my feelings that I got when I started driving again with Uber Lyft, and I'm like, man, ping. Okay, all right. So, yeah. The Trip has got to get this thing going. They got to get the demand going, and that's going to take time. But in the meantime, drivers need to see that there is a potential for them to earn more. If they don't see that, they're not going anywhere. They're going to stay with Uber Lyft. As simple as that. So the faster Trip can show and prove that, yes, this is a better way, drivers are going to be making more money, and look at the proof. Then it's on and popping with Trip. All right, everyone have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're listening to this video. I'm very, very excited that Trip has launched in Miami and the market is open. But I look forward to seeing the progress as the market starts to become aware, and the Miami market starts to roll, and passengers are requesting rides, and drivers are in their cars, and they're showing that, yes, this works. I am making great money. And I would like to be one of them to show it, because I'm willing to get on the video and show it. So if you want someone to show and prove, I'm raising my hand. I'm one. Hello, Wyman. Wyman's Musical Rideshare. I'm here. Okay. Peace out.